Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel, History of the Ancient World. Today we're journeying back in time over 4,500 years to walk the streets of one of the world's earliest major cities. This isn't just any ancient settlement, it's a marvel of urban planning, a testament to a civilization far ahead of its time. We're talking about Mohenjo Daro, the Mound of the Dead Men. Nestled in what is now modern-day Pakistan, Mohenjo Daro was one of the largest settlements of the ancient Indus Valley civilization. Forget the image of primitive huts and dusty trails. This was a metropolis, a bustling hub of commerce, culture, and innovation that flourished around 2500 BCE. At its peak, it may have been home to as many as 40,000 people. Imagine a city of that size thriving thousands of years before the Roman Empire even existed. What makes Mohenjo Daro so astonishing is its sophisticated design. This was not an organically grown, chaotic jumble of buildings. It was a planned city built on a grid system. The streets were laid out in straight lines, intersecting at perfect right angles, some wide enough for two ox carts to pass each other. This level of precision suggests a strong, centralized authority and a deep understanding of geometry and urban planning. The city was divided into two main parts: the citadel, a raised fortified area, and the lower town, where the general populace lived and worked. Let's start our virtual tour in the citadel. Perched on a massive man-made mound, this area was likely the administrative and religious heart of the city. Here we find some of Mohenjo Daro's most iconic structures. The most famous is the Great Bath. This wasn't just a simple pool, it was a masterpiece of engineering. Measuring about 12 meters by 7 meters and nearly 2.5 meters deep, it was constructed from finely fitted, baked bricks and sealed with a layer of natural tar or bitumen to make it waterproof. Steps led down into the pool from two sides. Scholars believe it was used for ritual bathing, a practice central to their religious beliefs, much like the ritual purification pools found in later South Asian religions. The precision and scale of the Great Bath are simply breathtaking. Nearby, we find the remains of what archaeologists call the granary. This was a colossal building with a solid brick foundation and a wooden superstructure, designed with air ducts to keep the stored grain dry and prevent it from spoiling. Its sheer size points to a well-organized agricultural system and a society that could produce a surplus of food. This surplus was the backbone of their economy, allowing for trade, specialization of labor, and the growth of the city itself. Now let's descend into the lower town. This is where the real magic of Mohenjo Daro's daily life unfolds. As we walk through these straight, orderly streets, we see rows of multi-story houses made from uniform, kiln-fired bricks. This uniformity is another puzzle. It suggests a standardized production process, perhaps even a system of weights and measures that governed construction. The houses were built around central courtyards, which provided light and air, a design still popular in many parts of the world today. But the most incredible feature of the lower town lies beneath our feet. Mohenjo Daro had one of the world's first and most advanced urban sanitation systems. Nearly every house had its own private bathroom with a toilet, and a network of covered drains ran along the main streets. These drains, made of baked brick, were connected to individual homes and carried wastewater out of the city. There were even manholes with removable covers to allow for cleaning and maintenance. Think about that for a moment. While much of Europe was still centuries away from having basic sanitation, the people of Mohenjo Daro were living in a city with a complex, functioning sewer system. This focus on hygiene speaks volumes about their understanding of public health. Life in Mohenjo Daro was not just about practicalities, it was also rich in culture and art. Archaeologists have unearthed a treasure trove of artifacts that give us glimpses into their world. We have thousands of small, square seals intricately carved from steatite. These seals depict a variety of animals, both real and mythical, like bulls, elephants, rhinos, and the famous unicorn figure. They also bear inscriptions in the Indus script, a language that, to this day, remains undeciphered. Cracking this code is one of the greatest unsolved mysteries of ancient history. What secrets do these tiny seals hold? Are they names, trade records, or religious incantations? We can only speculate. Among the most famous artifacts is the small bronze statue known as the Dancing Girl. Only about 10 centimeters tall, she is depicted in a confident, relaxed pose with one hand on her hip and an arm covered in bangles. Her attitude and naturalistic form are remarkable, showcasing the incredible skill of the Indus metalworkers. Another iconic find is the Priest King, a steatite bust of a bearded man with a headband and a patterned robe. His serene, dignified expression has led many to believe he represents a figure of authority, either a ruler or a high priest. The people of Mohenjo-Daro were also skilled artisans. They created beautiful pottery, often painted with intricate geometric or natural designs. They mastered the art of beadmaking, crafting jewelry from semi-precious stones like carnelian, agate, and lapis lazuli, which would have been imported from as far away as Afghanistan. They also produced toys and games, including small terracotta carts, dice, and game boards, suggesting they had time for leisure and entertainment. So we have this picture of a highly advanced, organized, and prosperous society. But around 1900 BCE, something changed. The great cities of the Indus Valley, including Mohenjo-Daro, went into a steep decline. The buildings became shoddier, the city plan was encroached upon, and eventually it was abandoned altogether. What happened to this magnificent civilization? This is another great mystery. There are many theories. One popular idea is that climate change played a major role. A shift in monsoon patterns or the drying up of the Gagar-Hakra River, which was a vital waterway for the civilization, could have devastated their agriculture. Another theory points to invasion. The arrival of Indo-Aryan tribes from the north is sometimes cited, though archaeological evidence for widespread warfare is scarce. Other possibilities include epidemic disease, internal social collapse, or a series of catastrophic floods. It was likely a combination of several factors that led to the end of this urban chapter in the Indus Valley. For thousands of years, Mohenjo-Daro lay buried and forgotten, its secrets hidden beneath layers of earth. It was only rediscovered in the 1920s, and since then, archaeologists have been painstakingly piecing together the story of this incredible city. But even today, we have only excavated a small fraction of the site. Who knows what other wonders and revelations are still waiting to be unearthed? Mohenjo-Daro challenges our conventional ideas about the ancient world. It shows us a civilization that valued order, hygiene, and craftsmanship, a society that built one of the most impressive cities of its time, only to vanish, leaving behind an enigmatic script and a legacy of unanswered questions. It serves as a powerful reminder that history is full of mysteries and that there is always more to discover beneath the surface. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey to the ancient city of Mohenjo-Daro. What part of its history fascinates you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to History of the Ancient World for more explorations into our distant past. We'll see you in the next one.